Yo, what's going on, Jungle Cats? Gatos here, coming at you with a brand new video and episode of Victory Road to Master Ball. We're on episode 3 of season 2. If you haven't been following along, we're doing stage 2 Pokemon only to Master Ball. So that means I can only use Pokemon that are in stage 2 lines, and I can't use any Pokemon that are just like standalone basic Pokemon, say like Giratina, or just have stage 1 forms. So it's only stage 2 Pokemon. And yeah, I'm just getting settled back from my trip. I'm kind of cranking through to get to Master Ball in this last week. We're probably going to have 3 episodes for this. I got up until Ultra Ball 2 in this episode, so we're going to have, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 more episodes after this. But in this episode, we're looking specifically at Garchomp decks. While I was away, there was a Garchomp deck that kind of took over the meta, and that's the Garchomp Rampardos deck. For the most part, it feels like the staple of this season for me so far. Additionally, I wanted to go back and try the OG Garchomp with Cynthia, and that deck did super well for me too. So we got 2 different takes on Garchomp, the EX version and the non-EX version, and both of them did really well for me. I've been really enjoying these. I climbed through Ultra Ball 1, went super smooth with them, and this brought me almost up to Ultra Ball 3. So yeah, these decks have been super good. If you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what you've been playing and how far you are on your climb. We also just heard about the new set with Ultra Beach, which is pretty exciting. So I'm gonna really need to crank out these videos to hit Master Ball before that set comes out. So without further ado, let's hop into those decks. All right, so the first deck we're going to be looking at is a deck that I posted a while ago on Twitter, and it's a kind of revitalized version of the list. I don't think I ever made a video on it. Well, actually, I know I didn't make a video on it, but I think it's a really cool deck, and I think it does super well, especially with the rare candy now. I think that really elevated it to make it even more powerful. So what it is an OG Garchomp with Porygon-Z, and the reason why I think it works pretty well together is because Porygon has ability Data Scan, which allows you to look at the top card in your deck. And then Garchomp has the ability Reckless Shearing, which allows you to discard a card from your hand in order to draw the top card from your deck. So I think those abilities go pretty well together. You can kind of see if you want or need the card that's at the top of your deck and draw it. It can make for some interesting situations to help your like drawing tech out a little bit. I also think this ability with Garchomp is just super strong to help draw through your deck and kind of get rid of cards that you might not need anymore. I feel like this ability is super helpful if you end up getting a dead card in hand, like say Gibble gets taken out early. You don't need a second Garchomp. You can just draw through your deck if you happen to have the second Garchomp in your hand. Same thing with like the Porygon-Z. There's a couple other cards in here that might end up not needing, so you can just use that to draw through your deck a little bit quicker, which is nice. But anyways, I kind of jumped right into it. Let's just go through the deck list. So we have 2 of the Dragon Gibbles in here, a Dragon Gabbit, 2 of the Dragon Garchomps, 2 Porygon-Z, 2 of the OG Porygons with a data scan ability, 2 rare candies, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 2 Cynthias, a Cyrus, an Iono, and then a Lily. So yeah, the only stage 1 Pokemon we're running in this deck is one of the Gabbits. I personally think that the Porygon 2 is a pretty bad card. I don't really like it at all. So when the rare candies came out, I immediately was just thinking, let's just drop that card. We don't really need it. It's not super helpful. It's good to have the data scan ability with the Porygon, so we don't mind if the Porygon is still out. When we evolve to the Porygon 2, we're kind of losing the data scan ability. So I personally feel like when you're playing Porygon-Z, just drop the Porygon 2. Maybe there'll be a better Porygon 2 that comes out at some point, but I just don't think it's really worth it. I think it's kind of just good to have the data scan. But yeah, if you're a newer player, you don't know what the OG Garchomp is, it does 100 damage for water and fighting energy, and it can add 50 damage on that with our supporter card, Cynthia. So that's doing 150 damage for 2 energy, which is kind of crazy. Super powerful. Obviously, the main caveat is that you got to be hitting a water and a fighting energy, and sometimes you don't do that. Sometimes you just keep hitting the same energy over and over again. That was happening a lot to me while I was recording for this, but you know, you can still figure out ways to get around it with the Porygon-Z. If you don't know what the Porygon-Z is, it does 80 damage for 3 energy, and when you attack, it changes their energy in their energy zone to a random energy. It could end up being the same energy that they're using. Most of the time, it's going to be something else. heals, and they're not going to be able to use it unless they have Pokemon that needs colorless energy or something like that. So a lot of the time I was seeing, once I got Porygon-Z, people were getting a little annoyed just because they weren't able to attack with some of their Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of the time it's just really annoying if they don't have all the energy on the Pokemon that they need, because then they're basically just not going to be able to attack. So it can be a super powerful card, and I really enjoy it. Kind of talked about Cynthia a little bit. This is mainly just for the Garchomp and getting its attack up to 150. You don't always need 2 of these, so this could be a card that you use with Reckless Shearing to draw through your deck. I think it's just good to have 2 of them just so you hit it a little bit sooner, because it's good to be dropping that 150 as soon as possible. We got a Cyrus in here just as a control card. Iono to help our draws out a little bit if we're not hitting them. With all the additional supporter and item cards, I haven't actually been using Iono that much recently, but I think it works pretty well in this deck because it can be just a card that you Reckless Shear if you don't end up drawing it early. So I think it's always going to have like a benefit to it. And then we have Lily just to heal our stage 2 Pokemons. Always got to have Lily in there. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this deck. Hope you enjoy it as well. Let's hop into the next Garchomp deck. All right, here we are in the next deck, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen this. I'm a little bit late to the game just because I was on vacation, but it's a Garchomp EX Rampardos deck. It's super powerful, super strong, and just like the best use of the rare candy, honestly. So yeah, in this deck, we have 2 of the fighting type Gibbles, fighting type Gabbit, 2 Garchomp EXs, Cranidos, 2 Rampardos, 2 rare candies, 1 Pokeball, 2 Skull Fossils, a Giant Cape, 2 Professor Research, 2 Cyruses, a Pokemon Center Lady, and a Lily. So yeah, people have been playing slightly different versions of this deck. This is kind of where I've landed up with it. And yeah, I've tried testing around with a few of these cards, and I was actually playing without a Cranidos for a while to try to sneak in another supporter card. I feel like it is pretty good to have just in case we come up against Oricorio. This is just going to one-shot Oricorio, which is super nice. So that's always a good thing to have. Yeah, we're only running 1 Gabbit. Our main goal that we're trying to do is get our Gibble down. I mean, we always start off with a Gibble, and we're hopefully trying to draw a rare candy first so we can just jump to the Garchomp. That's going to be the strongest way to start out. With that method, we also don't really mind if we go first, because Garchomp can attack immediately with 50 to any of their Pokemon. If you haven't used this Garchomp that much, it has a linear attack that allows you to attack any of their Pokemon for 50 damage, and then a Dragon Claw, which is a little bit weaker. It still does significant damage, but it's 3 energy for 100 damage. We also have a significant amount of health as well. 170 is pretty good. And yeah, just having this linear attack is super powerful. It allows us to kind of snipe cards, pick them off. The main reason we have 2 Cyrus in this deck is because of the linear attack. We can pull in their Pokemon from the back line and really throw off their game. If they have like a bulky Pokemon in the back, we can pull them in. They're not going to be able to retreat. And I think this works really well against like Giratina EX. Can pull it into the front when they're trying to like attack with their Darkrai or something and really throw off their game. So yeah, that's kind of why I have 2 Cyrus in here. I think it's very beneficial to have 2 Cyrus and control their cards around. On top of that, we only have 1 Pokeball, and that's just because we're only having 1 Gibble in the deck. There is some reason to maybe increase our chances at drawing a Pokeball and have a second one. Ultimately, that second Pokeball is just going to be a dead draw, so I don't really think it's worth it. I think it's just good to only have 1 Pokeball in here, and that will allow us to have other supporters in the deck, such as the second Cyrus. Another card I think it's important to have is a Giant Cape. This is super powerful against mirror matchups and getting our Skull Fossil down. If they're also playing Garchomp, they could snipe the Skull Fossil, so we just want to be careful about that and just play heads up. If they're also doing fighting energy, then just look out for them potentially playing Garchomp. And usually I try to not drop the Skull Fossil unless I have the Rampardos rare candy ready or a Cranidos. If I have a Giant Cape as well, then I might put it down and hedge my bets a little bit. But yeah, I just try to play heads up, be smart about that, and not give up a point so easily. So then also in here, we have 2 heals. We have Pokemon Center Lady and Lily. There could be reason to do 2 Lilies. I also feel like red could be added to this deck. Just for some matchups, red can be super helpful. I think the deck that red is most helpful against is Giratina Darkrai, just because that deck typically runs a lot of heals. And if they heal their Pokemon, then your curve can be a little bit off with the numbers and the 50 damage and the 100 damage from Garchomp. So I think in those matchups, there's been a few instances where I wanted to have a red in there, but ultimately I think the heals are good. I kind of like just having the Pokemon Center Lady in here just so we can heal our basic and stage 1 Pokemon. It just kind of like helps out in case we need heals early game. We don't really have the strongest early game, so sometimes you just need to keep your Gible alive until you get a better draw. I think it's good to just have the Pokemon Center Lady for that reason. So yo, Gatos just coming in from the future. Something I just wanted to note, you can play this deck with the Dragon Gible instead because it requires colorless energy. The main benefit to this is that it has no weaknesses, so this is going to help your matchup against Meowscarada, Decidueye a little bit. The downside is it's not going to do weakness damage to Pokemon like Oricorio, or if they're playing Magnezone, then a Magnemite or something like that. So kind of just make the choice based on what you're seeing more in the meta. I think that Meowscarada and Decidueye is a bit more apparent right now, so it might be good to use this Dragon type instead. Something to just note is the Oricorio, Greninja, Giratina deck is really hard to beat with this deck just because you're not laying down 40 damage anymore on the Oricorio. You're really going to need to hit your Skull Fossil and your Cranidos. So when they start with the Oricorio, it's kind of like an awkward deck to play against, and I have been seeing that in the meta. So I personally have been enjoying sticking to the fighting Gible a little bit more just because Oricorio matchups, but it's up to you. If you feel like you're basically only playing Meowscarada and Decidueye, then I would maybe switch to this. Yeah, like as I mentioned, this has been the staple of the season for me so far. This deck has been super powerful, and I know a lot of people have played it to Master Ball. I've been really enjoying it. I've been doing super well with it. This basically just carried me through Ultra Ball 1 and partially through Ultra Ball 2. So it's been a strong deck so far, and I've been really enjoying it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it too, and definitely mix around, try out the cards they think are working the best for you. I will say it is really nice to have 2 Cyrus in the deck, so if you can, I would try to include 2. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the gameplays. Got any snack enjoyers out there? Put a L in chat if you're a snack enjoyer, or like 10 of them if you want. All right, we got the Garchomp. Pokeball, hoping that this is a Gabbit. I mean a Gible. So we don't have any Porygon-2s in this deck because Porygon-2 is kind of a garbage card. I hope they add more variations of it. Oh! We gotta get Miwa down. Oh my god, why are we red carding? I hate when people red card right off the bat. Kill me now. Let's scan. Let's see what we're gonna hit. A Pokeball? I'll take the Pokeball. I will take the Pokeball. I could have saved the Pokeball actually to shuffle next turn. What do we got on deck? Another Cynthia, not helpful. Yeah, red card is definitely popping up a little bit more, which has been sad. I'll get Miwa down here though. She should be down here. I don't know why she hasn't been brought down yet. Guess what you just did? Walk the dog. You got a snack. I don't know. Your other Cynthia on deck is so annoying. Oh my god, you added the Red Wing? It's so funny. I love the Red Wing. Pokeball on deck. Okay. Let's get the fighting energy on here. Kiko! Wombi's just obsessed with this Red Wing emote. Oh, she was brought down. Biwa magically appeared. Hey, there she is. I just filled it yesterday. I think it should be fine. Biwa! Oh no, she's trying to break out. Oh no, she left. Alright, let's see what's next. If it's not good, we shuffle. It's Garchomp. We do not use the Pokeball. Oh, we don't have water energy on deck though, which is really sad. Cheap viewers, huh? Maybe we do shuffle then. Ban, see ya. Alright, what is on deck now? Porygon-Z, perfect. Gotta love a good old Porygon-Z. They could just evolve and meow though. Ruff. Miwa! Miwa's huffing and puffing. She doesn't like being trapped down here. She hates being with me. It's so sad. Miwa! Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling. They have the energy they need though. Alright, should we read? We got a water energy coming up. Garchomp coming in, which is great. We need to use the rare candy though. We can Lily here. I guess we don't need to Lily. Electric energy. Seem to be in a good position. We kind of need a Gabbit. Ooh, Miwa. Sheesh. Yo, that's a great Pikachu emote. Love it. Meow's on deck, but we take that out. Let's have like an Erica or a Lily. Our Lily puts us out of range though. Are they gonna retreat? They could have put that on the Decidueye. Fortunately, we cannot evolve. We need a Gabbit or rare candy. What do we got on deck? It's gotta be one of those. Iono. Probably gonna use that. Oh, Miwa's hype. Originally, Miwa was getting her teeth fixed today, but the dang doctors canceled the appointment. Poor baby. She's in pain. Send hearts for Miwa. Oh, wait, I gotta give her the treat as well. Do I have any treats on here? I'll go grab treats in a second. Miwa! Alright, what do we got next? That's gonna depend if we Iono here. Cyrus isn't that helpful. What's Iono? Porygon-Z, Rare Candy. Oy, okay. Could have maybe Iono next turn. Really just need our Cynthia. I mean our Garchomp. Six cards in deck. Two of them are Garchomps. One is a Gibble. One is a Research, isn't it? Bruh. Where are they? There it is, okay. We got the energy. I think we're kind of chilling, right? I think we should be good, right? I don't think they can heal out of the Garchomp. Dropping 150. We got the Cyrus. We'll probably just ditch the Porygon for a draw. It's kind of crazy. We're not getting the Garchomp till this late. Even with the Iono. Miwa! Gabbit is not worth it. We kind of want to draw through our deck to get our Cynthia, though. And also, we can't get to the Porygon-Z now. We've used both the rare candies, so I'm actually going to just ditch that. Drop it down, baby. I think we're just good, right? They can't heal more than 60 here, so it should just be good. They could have a Sabrina. Sabrina actually does beat us. Ads are starting in a minute. No Sabrina, please. They do not have Sabrina. Let's go. W. Quite a long game, honestly. Both our Garchomps are at the bottom of the deck. We could just draw through our deck here, which would be really good too. I really like this combo. See you. So it's I mean, if I'm sticking my challenge, I can't play them. Looks like a soul lamer. Huh? Miwa's finally settled in. We got that Iona up front, which is good. I keep forgetting to try out Delicatty. I want to see what Delicatty does. Slayer, have you tried out Delicatty at all? Porygon. This is like just gonna draw the Porygon, isn't it? It did not. I could Iono. I think I'll Iono next turn. If we don't like our draws. Not really, but it just attaches colorless. I don't understand what that means though, because there isn't like playable colorless energy. What do we got next? Only fighting energy. Garchomp is next, but we don't have water energy. We can evolve into the Porygon-Z though. It actually appears as playable colorless energy? Oh, really? Whoa, I want to see that. I have literally not seen it yet. Does it work on like any energy type, or it works only on colorless energy? Oh my god. We're just hitting fighting energy, fighting energy. Next turn I can Iono. I'm surprised they're not putting energy on their Cosmog, yeah. Could Cyrus as well. They're burying, okay. Might not Iono. Stay asleep, stay asleep, stay asleep. No! Alright, let's, I guess, see what we got next. Porygon is next. We could Iono here. I won't though. This only affects their Solgaleo, really. What are we doing? We mad at me for something? If you're mad at me for playing this deck, I don't know what to tell you. This is not that annoying of a deck. The Porygon-Z might be a little annoying, but no one plays this. Oh, they're not mad at me? I don't know. Maybe they're just doing something. Okay, bud. I mean, I feel like you just put the energy... They're not going to be able to play. Oh, what good draws. I feel like you just put the energy on the Snorlax. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess not, because... Oh, see you, bud. Have a good sleep. It's 11:30 already. Yoinks. Yoinks. It's 11:30 and I made no progress. I mean, they're just not going to be able to attack. I would retreat if I was them now. You can just stay here if you want, but you're not going to be able to attack. They can attack if they had a Snorlax. I guess they can stall out with Stiffen. Ooh. They have Dialga in here too, okay. I feel like... Oh wait, I thought I had Cyrus. I do not have Cyrus. I could Reckless Shear. I don't really want to get rid of anything though. I don't really need the rare candy. I guess let's get rid of the rare candy. We don't really need it. Don't really need that, but might as well just draw through our deck for our Cyrus. Cyrus will be helpful. Next turn we can take this out with Garchomp as well. I probably should have put the energy on the Porygon-Z actually. Just realized that. Research is good. Let's see what we got. Might as well see. Just basically looking for the Cyrus. Research. Actually, that's really good. Oh. I should not have researched because now I can't. Well, I guess this is fine, honestly. They won't be able to do anything, actually, if we just keep doing this. Maybe it's just safer to keep in Porygon-Z. They literally just can't do anything. We use a Lily. Only losing 20 HP each turn. Oh my god, dude. Really? Why are we doing this? Why we gotta do this, bud? They didn't attack? There's Cyrus. So we just win next turn. Fighting in a row. There we go. 2 hours later. Two hours later. Alright, I feel like we got it with this deck. Really? You just gotta hit your, like, Garchomp with this deck, and then you can draw through so well. We hit our Garchomps. And rare candy. We just need to have fighting energy now. We're basically chilling. Another rare candy as well. Playing against Meow is great. We love to see that. Iono on deck. Not the best draw, honestly. We could toss that with the Garchomp. Oh no, they're crying. Crying for help. Let's see what's on deck. We do hit the fighting energy. So I think we do use the rare candy. Pokeball on deck. Let's just hold on to the Iono. I could actually just ditch the Iono. Just to draw through a little bit quicker. I'm kind of down for that. kind of down for it. So we're kind of going in blind on what we have next in the deck, but that's fine. Nice, who did you take this out? We got a Cynthia up next as well. I don't think I will Reckless Shear. We got all the Leaf Capes coming on. Alright, so we have the Cynthia, so we're gonna one-shot that. And then it's just gonna be Meow. Meow cannot take out our Garchomp. Porygon, don't really need that. I think we just build into the Porygon-Z, honestly. It should just be good. They need to rebuild Decidueye out here. Hoping to get some luck next set. Yeah, I had alright luck this set. We have a Lily on deck. Lily on deck. I think I'm gonna retreat. I mean, I don't need to actually. I have the other Garchomp. Let's just do this. Oh wait, I can also just... What am I talking about? I should save this Iris. I think I should really... I don't know. I don't think it matters. Oh wait, I gotta be shearing out here. Oh no! Oh no, oh no. I didn't have time to heal. I just did not realize how much time was left. That was a huge mistake. I mean, I guess I can't really attack here. It would have been better to not lose one of them, though. Finally got your first crown rare this set. Oh, that's pretty good. And they're done. Yeah, I got a soul with this set. This is a pretty average set for me, I would say. It wasn't anything crazy. I think a lot of people got thrown off because they're like, I'm not getting any EXs. But the like mini set before had so many EXs, which is why people were hitting more. Carnivine, Crobat, Arceus. I was playing that on random matches a little bit, but I'm not allowed to play that. I have a challenge for myself every season. In this season is stage 2 Pokemon only, so I'm not allowed to play Arceus, Carnivine. I could play Crobat, but Crobat's not that good without Arceus. I mean, it's still fine, but it's just not nearly as good. Yo. Why do I give myself these challenges? Because I'm crazy. Yeah. No, I did play that list at the beginning of the season, and I played them both by themselves as well. Could be decent. Let's see if they seems like they have rare candies and not evolutions. Alright, this is good for us. Take out one Charmeleon. We get Lily here as well. Do we research over the... Yeah, let's research. I feel like research is better earlier. I mean, the most they're doing to us is 90 here. So, I mean, the Lily would have been good, because then we could have... Pokemon Center Late Aid. They don't have the Incineroar, though, so we're just chilling, kind of. We get the rare candy into the Rampardos as well. Yeah, I don't see how they win this. Should just be good. They could... Yeah. W. I really wish I had 2 of these Garchomps. They're so good. It's probably my favorite full art rainbow. Back to the Ultra Ball. I really need to crank out games this week. Alright, we might have all the gameplays we need, but I'm gonna do some offline games to see if we get anything a little spicier. Going out against Electric. I feel like this has got to be a Magnezone deck. Yeah, Magnezone Giratina. We got a really good start, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, what a great hand to start with. I would kind of prefer if we were going first, just so we could attack with the Garchomp, but that's fine. I think we'll be able to do something. We're just gonna hold the cape now. It can be helpful. I don't know. This deck usually doesn't run red. Oh wait, no, we have 170. I don't know what I'm talking about. What are they playing? They gotta have Greninja in here too. Oricorio, okay. I mean, luckily we can snipe. We're just gonna need our Cranidos. We gotta gab it. So I feel like we actually save the giant cape here. I'm gonna do this, and I mean not the giant cape, the rare candy. I'm gonna do this in case they have like a Sabrina or something with the Oricorio. Gabbit only drops 50 on the Oricorio, so a Cranidos would be nice. What the heck? What is this deck combo? That's so weird. Okay. Is it really worth it? I mean, they're gonna get one hit on us, but then we're gonna be fine. We really just need to hit a Rampardos or... We have our Lily in hand as well too. If they do run away, we can't Lily. We're gonna have to Cyrus. And then we really need our Rampardos, or just even Cranidos is fine. Yeah, they're just gonna go for the attack, which is fine. And then we get our Cranidos, so yeah, should just be good here. We'll just Lily to stay alive, and then they might retreat here. Guess they're just staying with it. Yeah, they shouldn't really be able to do anything. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, nice. It's a good inclusion of the Cranidos there. It's pretty good against Oricorio. But I feel like this deck does generally pretty well against Giratina. And like normally I'm seeing Giratina Darkrai, but any form of it. There's some other forms like the Greninja one as well. It does pretty good against. We got a first. Finally, can we get a rare candy? No. Does not look like it. Pretty decent starting hand though. We don't mind them starting with the Oricorio. Ooh, we got some drawing tech going on here. Honestly, pretty good start for us. I'm guessing this is like the Oricorio Greninja Darkrai deck. I mean Giratina deck. Not Darkrai. Could have like a Magnezone in here. I don't know. Let's see. Got a Pokeball, so we got some answers coming soon. Wow, they are drawing the hell out of their deck. All right, yeah. Looks like Giratina. I'm guessing Greninja's in here too. We do two-shot this Oricorio, so I wouldn't be surprised if they don't fill it up. They might. Looks like they will. I feel like the play for them is to not attack with it and just build up their Giratina. I'm not sure though. I haven't actually played this deck yet, so... They got the Greninja. They're probably just going to go for Skull Fossil here. That is very annoying because it's one away for us. We can heal the Skull Fossil, which I think I'll probably do. Actually, I think I might drop it and heal the Gabbit. If I do that, then they just are gonna Greninja my Gabbit though to get it down. So yeah, let's heal this. We'll start building up our back Gibble. I think we always just put in Gibble next. Hopefully we get a Cranidos. I don't even think we... I mean, I guess Rare Candy is also good. Yeah, they're just not able to build up the Giratina, which is good for us. Kind of just need a Rare Candy out here. Hopefully we can get something. This is something. It is a slightly... So we have a Research, 2 Rare Candies. I'm guessing they're just gonna take out my Gibble with the Oricorio and Greninja. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah, they're basically through all their draws. Basically just need to hit a Rare Candy. If we hit a Rare Candy, we're good. Can we hit it? 1 or 2 and 8, 25% chance. Also have a Research. Oh, wait, that actually works too. That works pretty well. Definitely down for that one. They kind of just have to put in their Giratina. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Unless you're hoping I don't have Rampardos. But I most certainly do have Rampardos. I don't know why they're going for this Gamba so much. I would definitely not go for the Gamba. Okay. They retreat, but they go to their shaman. I don't know why. Alrighty, coming in. Against a dark deck. We're going second, and we have a rare candy. There's no way we'd get a rare candy in hand when we go first. No way. The Rocky helmet is quite annoying. Hate it. Probably playing the Weavile version of this deck, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like Giratina version usually runs capes. Weavile version usually runs Rocky helmets, but I don't know. Sometimes people mix it up. Ooh, okay. Now we have a dead draw in our deck. The Pokeball. I think we just go for the hit here, and then we can heal out of it. Darkrai definitely feels less ominous or less scary when they go first, especially when they don't hit their Giratina. But maybe they have Weavile. I don't know. Let's see. No, they're playing the Giratina version. Okay. They have capes in here too. Okay. It's a lot of tools for this deck. So they're definitely missing some supporters. We have both rare candies. I think we just got to start building up the back one. Well, at least there's 4 cards in deck that are good for us. We can use the rare candies on, so as long as we get one of them in the next 2 turns, it should be chilling. We hit a Cranidos. I'll probably rotate to that. Actually, I'm not sure. I feel like I can't really attack with the Cranidos because they probably... have a Cyrus and they can like take us out here. Yeah, I think I need to skip here, which kind of stinks. Hopefully we draw a Rampardos or Garchomp here, please. Can we get either one? There's 4 to 6 cards are them. That is very annoying. How do they have all these cards in this deck? And how have they drawn all of them? Now we draw the Garchomp. Ready? Very excited to draw the Garchomp now. Thank you. Oh, we do get a Rampardos. Okay. Is it going to be enough, though? We have another Skull Fossil in deck. Unfortunately, Garchomp is a no-go. The cape just puts us out of range. How do they have all these cards in here? This is crazy. Amaris would have been much better for them there. Is there anything we can get here? That sure isn't it. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Choke, choke, choke. My cape. Away.